Moshiach Ben-YoSeph Gog from MaGog Part 9 by Karl Yehuda Ben-Jedi by possession and conquest in the revealed end. The fourth principle is that at the beginning of the redemption in our time, the final redemption in the last generation activities should be in accord with one of two lines of thinking. One is the line of Ezra and Nehemiah, the other is the line of Joshua. Regarding the sentence, Deuteronomy 11:31, you shall possess it, and you shall settle in it. Rabbi Eliyahu, the Vilna Gaon, says on Deuteronomy 11, because of your merit in taking possession of it, you will dwell in it. And how will you take possession of it? By establishing your claim. How does one establish a claim? This is done by building and planting, as is the law in general with regard to possession of land. This is in line with what was done by Ezra and Nehemiah. However, when necessary, force may also be used. It means by establishing a claim, by possession, and this is in line with what was done by Joshua. The Gaon showed us a wonderful hint regarding this idea, that according to Gematria, Ezra and Nehemiah together equal Joshua 391. Joshua was a descendant of Ephraim Ben-YoSeph, the one who fought Amalek. The mission of Joshua son of Nun, a descendant of Ephraim, was to fight Amalek. Joshua was the MoShiach Ben-YoSeph in his generation, who was supposed to bring the war back to the gates of Jerusalem at the entrance to the city. Here would be the center of the war against Esav, as it says Psalms 76:4. There he broke the flames of the bow. This mission of MoShiach Ben-YoSeph was hinted at in the sentence, Psalms 76:3. His tabernacle or holy temple will be in Jerusalem, and his dwelling place on the Temple Mount Zion. By using Gematria, the Gaon discovered a hint regarding his own mission, and a hint at his name in the words his tabernacle in Shalom, and his dwelling place in Zion. Those words equal the value of 3 generations of the Gaon: Eliyahu son of Shlomo Zalman, son of Yisachar. These things ensure us that in our war against Amalek, from every aspect our tabernacle will be complete with the help of God. And the Gaon meant by his interpretation of the words you shall inherit it by establishing your claim, that this refers to the time of the revealed end, mentioned by our sages, Sanhedrin 98a, Megillah 17b, on the sentence Ezekiel 36:8. Mountains of Israel will give forth your branch, and bear your fruit for my people Israel. This desire of the Vilna Gaon has become reality today. A major principle of the Gaon was that all activities regarding the beginning of the redemption have to be similar to the activities during the time of Ezra and Nehemiah. The Gaon wrote specifically that now in the times of the ingathering we merit fulfilling the mitzvah dependent on being in the land of Israel. The second meaning of take possession by force in the words of the Gaon, Jeremiah 40:10, settle in your cities that you have taken. This can be seen today by the many victories Israel became forced to accomplish for its very own survival as a nation. The main purpose of the ingathering in the exiles is to resolve the issue of Amalek with the help of Moshiach Ben-YoSeph. The war against Amalek includes every aspect, against all the enemies of Israel, including Armalus, the prince of the mixed multitude. It is also intended to remove the spirit of impurity from the land, and to bring Nesed Israel and the Shekinah, Hashem divine glory, from below the earth. The opening of the war of Gog from MaGog will start before the coming of the righteous Moshiach Ben David, may it be speedily in our days.